Long after God had promised Abraham that he would become the father of a great nation, Abraham and his wife Sarah finally had a son. They named him Isaac. Isaac was the child of promise, the one God had said would carry on Abraham's family and bring blessings to the world. Abraham loved Isaac deeply. He had waited many years for this son, and now he could see God's promise coming to life. Isaac grew strong and healthy, and Abraham treasured every moment with him. One day, God spoke to Abraham with a very unusual and difficult command. He said, "Take your son, your only son Isaac, whom you love, and go to the region of Moriah. There, offer him as a burnt offering on a mountain that I will show you." Imagine Abraham hearing this. His heart must have raced. Isaac was the fulfillment of God's promise. God was asking him to do something that seemed impossible, to give up the very thing he loved most. But Abraham trusted God. Even though he did not understand the reason, he knew that God's plan was greater than his own. Early the next morning, Abraham set out with Isaac and 2 of his servants. They traveled for 3 days to reach the place God had told him about. Along the way, Abraham carried the wood for the offering, and Isaac carried the fire and the knife. As they walked, Isaac noticed something. "Father," he asked, "we have the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb for the burnt offering?" Abraham replied, "God himself will provide the lamb, my son." And with that, they continued up the mountain. When they reached the place God had pointed out, Abraham built an altar and arranged the wood on it. Then, with a heavy but faithful heart, he bound Isaac and placed him on the altar. Just as Abraham raised the knife to offer his son, an angel of the Lord called out to him from heaven, "Abraham, Abraham." Abraham stopped. "Here I am," he answered. The angel said, "Do not lay a hand on the boy. Do not harm him. Now I know that you truly fear God, because you have not withheld your only son from me." Abraham looked up and saw a ram caught in a nearby thicket. God had provided a substitute. Quickly, Abraham took the ram and offered it as a burnt offering instead of Isaac. That day, Abraham named the place "The Lord Will Provide," and it became a powerful reminder that God sees faithfulness and provides for those who trust him. The story of Abraham and Isaac teaches us profound lessons about faith, obedience, and trust. It shows that trusting God sometimes requires us to step into situations we do not understand. It reminds us that God's plans are higher than our own, and that he can provide even in the most difficult moments. Abraham's willingness to obey, even when the cost seemed unimaginable, demonstrated his faith and set an example for generations to come. Through his trust, God reaffirmed his promise that Abraham's descendants would be countless, and that through them all nations of the earth would be blessed. This story encourages us to trust God with the most important things in our lives, knowing that he sees, provides, and works all things for a greater purpose, even when we cannot yet see the full picture.